Hey guys, and welcome to the season finale of the Tottenham career mode. The end of season 1 is approaching. We've got 2 games remaining in the Premier League, and all we have to do now is secure 4th spot and deny Arsenal Champions League football. That in itself just would make a fantastic season overall. It would make it all worth it. We couldn't get into the top 3. But to stay ahead of Arsenal is now my main objective, and to do that, we have to beat Southampton at the Lane. Let's go. It's about time the season finishes, because not only do we have a few players injured, almost every single one of my first team players is out of form. We're dragging ourselves over the finish line here. We just want the season to end as soon as possible so we can start fresh in season 2 and maybe do a little bit better. But I feel like I have to go with this side. There is nothing much I can do to improve it. My entire defense is out of form. Berahino, the only player who's actually doing decent right now. But let's see how we do against Southampton. If we win and Arsenal drop points, then we're going to stay 4th no matter what. We want to give our home fans a final game to cheer about, and it has to be today. You know, Arsenal are chasing us down. We're tired. The players and myself want the season to end. So let's wrap it up as soon as possible. It's a good ball. Tadic wins the header. Timo Horn is beaten. And that is something I'm not used to saying because he's been so solid, but he looked dodgy there. And yeah, it's Dusan Tadic who gives him the lead. What happened there? I need to have a replay of that. So they play it down the wing. Trippier is trying to chase and the cross comes in. The header is straight at Horn. And even he is going to let me down now. You just know it's getting bad. Townsend looking for Danny Rose, who gets it. Well played by Rose. And now Nasser Chadli. What can he do? He's cutting inside. He's cutting back outside. Southampton defending with 10 players behind the ball. Hulk finds a bit of space though and fires it into the top corner to equalise. Hulk, who hasn't been great lately, just with a brilliant goal here and a vital goal at that. Good finish, to be honest. Let's take a look at that again. He turns, he shoots. Fantastic finish by Hulk. We're back in it. It's a penalty. Yeah, it's always going to be a penalty. I mean, when you're trying to intercept the ball and Eriksen just lets it run straight past him, I might include that. If I remember it, I will include it. There was nothing in that move that indicates I was going to get the ball, whatever I did. It was meant to happen. I'm sorry. I called bullshit upon this penalty goal. Yeah, they score it. And there we go, into half-time, losing 2-1. Just as I predicted, just as I was saying before the game, we want the season to end. The mentality in the team is just not there. They're all being lazy. If this was real life, I'd probably get sacked despite getting a 4th in the league or 5th, which would be decent for Spurs. But the way we're playing right now, no manager would survive. Hulk against Jordi Clasie. We all know how pacey Jordi Clasie is, the central midfielder. We've won it back though. Yuri Tielemans instantly get dispossessed by the man Jordi Clasie, who's looking more like a Paul Pogba by the minute. Hulk now into Eriksen. What can Eriksen do? Can try and turn, but once again Paul Pogba is there to put the pressure on him. We can't create anything. Romeu turns, shoots and nearly finds the back of the net. Good turn there by Harrison Reed into Jordi Clasie, or should I say Paul Pogba. Good shot, just wide. Jesus, Pogba on it again. He turns, he loses it. Maybe it is Jordi Clasie after all, who knows. But here we go on the counter-attack. Eriksen into Hulk, finally a chance for Tottenham. Hulk looking for Berahino. It's alright, it's not the best pass in the world. Saido Berahino, turning, weaving. Could have gone down there. Saido cuts inside, shoots and injures himself, and then Townsend does that. It's a good summary of how the last few games of the season has been going, really. The injury and the way Townsend put it out of play. Eriksen into Hulk. Well played by Christian Eriksen. What can Hulk do? He can get out muscled, of course, because Hulk is not a strong person, is he? Oh, and we get the foul given against. Oh, okay, yes. Back post, wide open. Well defended, kinda. And that's going to be the end of the game. What a shower of shite, as the true Geordie, my good friend nowadays, would call it. Just kidding, I'm not his friend, but I do relate to the problems he's having with FIFA, because this is just shocking. I'm not even sure if you guys are enjoying the fact that I'm being so bitchy about the game and how bad I'm playing. Is this enjoyable? Should I even bother doing this second season with this? Surprisingly, Arsenal have lost, so that means we're still 3 points ahead of them, but they're not the threat anymore. It's West Brom. We have to beat Newcastle at St. James's if we want to finish 4th. I'm going to give it one more shot, and they better fucking deliver. And for the final game of this torturous season, we have to play Newcastle. This is the team I've put out there. Hulk, Berahino, Horn and Rose. Those are the 4 people in my team that are not in bad form. It's going to go great. But actually, now that Wimmer and Trippier are out of form, I might as well put Wimmer in there instead of Trippier. It doesn't really change much. Let's go. A long run up for Moussa Sissoko. He's got to bang this one probably. He has done. Just wide. Tiote hits the bar. Heung-min Son cuts inside on Daryl Janmaat. Too easily there. Heung-min Son still going, and he's been brought down, and that's a penalty for Tottenham. Hulk is on this one, but knowing my luck, he's probably going to save it. Kyle Darlow. Let's go top right with Hulk. Please do not let me down. Hulk fires it into the top corner. We're 1-0 in the lead. I'm not even going to sound excited because I am not. I just want to win this game and get it over and done with. Well played. Moussa Sissoko is going to hit one. Decent save. Ronaldo cuts inside well there and hits the post. Newcastle are all over us in this first half, and they probably should have been in the lead. Christian Eriksen driving forward here. A good position to find Berahino. He doesn't quite make the right pass as per usual. I mean, I don't think I've ever played this bad in the Tottenham career mode, yet we're closing in on that 4th spot. We just have to hold on for one more half and we will be 4th and qualify for the Champions League. Just the match facts. I mean, maybe there is a FIFA god out there that wants me to get 4th spot, because we definitely do not deserve to be leading. Well played by Son. Berahino running at a few defenders. He can slip through Hulk. Here he is. It's Hulk. 1-on-1. He's going to cut back. Look for Berahino. I should have taken the shot myself. That is completely my fault. I messed it up. I bottled it. Berahino, he's got Hulk running. Hulk in a 1-on-1 with Daryl Janmaat. He has to go past him. Hulk against Janmaat. In support, there is Berahino. Side of Berahino inside. He can turn back outside. Berahino! Whoa, what? It's in! 2-0. What happened there, Darlow? I thought the chance was gone. It took the angle out of the shot by blocking it. Whoever that was in defence. It was Haidara, and Darlow just, I don't know, he froze. This is weird. It might even go down as a Haidara own goal, but what is Darlow doing, and why is Tim Krul not playing? I tell you what, if my goalkeeper did that in this game, I would go mental if that happened to me. Thank God it happened on the other side. A bit of luck maybe. Exactly what we need in times like this to secure the spot that we want, and that is 4th. Oh no, Kyle Walker tackled Wimmer. They're going to get a chance out of this. Riviere back into Taylor. A good save. And now we break. Look at the space. They've gone all out attack for the final 10 minutes. Hulk, for fuck's sake, take a touch. Thank you. Slip through Berahino. It's got to be game over now. It's got to be game over. Eriksen chips it into the... Please. Finish. Finish. Now. There we go. I messed it up. I can't believe I messed that up. An open goal. I tried to be cheeky and chip it. But once again, the luck is on our side. And we somehow finish it. How does Darlow save that, but let in the second goal? I don't understand, but I'll take it. We're 3-0 up. The season is wrapped up. We're finishing 4th ahead of Arsenal. Get in! Johan Gouffran into Daryl Janmaat. He chips it into the area. Timo Horn makes the save. That is the Timo Horn we know and we love. And Hulk is going to win that header. And all of a sudden, the mood has completely switched. I'm feeling happy, and my players are actually playing well. That's a very big kick from Timo Horn, and Hulk takes it down well. But it doesn't matter, it's the end of the game, and suddenly, all has changed for us. We started playing well, we got rid of the pressure, the season's over, we're finished 4th. And I can't help but think, if we played like this, these final 20 minutes of this game, because it wasn't all good, we might have been a bit higher up the table. But you know what? 4th is good enough. I'm gladly going to take that. West Brom lost, so the result wouldn't have even mattered, but Arsenal won, so it's good that we got the points. Some training drills. Timo Horn getting an A. He's done fantastic this season so far. Berahino is up to an 80 overall. Good training sessions to wrap up the season. We get an additional 18 million to our budget for getting 4th spot in the BPL. That is fantastic. We're going to need that. I'm going to make a lot of signings in Season 2 because I want to go for the title. Unfortunately, we came 13 points short this season to win the title, but we are 4th. We qualify for Champions League football. We're going to have a lot of funds. Maybe a few players might leave because you know there are rules to this series. If a certain team comes in for one of my players, I have to let them go. But right now, I feel positive. I'm going to make loads of transfers to try and improve this team as much as possible. I mixed up the training drills a bit. Tielemans and Pritchard are coming in. I need to prepare these guys for first team football. If it ever happens that Eriksen leaves, then they could be worthy replacements. I'm not too sure about that, but if I train them, at least they'll be decent backups. The board wishes to inform you that your position with the club is currently under scrutiny. It's time for your annual final performance review of this season. I'm curious to find out what they're going to say. I feel like we finished in a good enough spot in the league. The Cup and the Europa League was a little bit of a disappointment, and the way we ended the season as well wasn't too great, so I'm not too sure what's going to happen with that, but I'm expecting to keep the job. The newspapers are reporting on Christian Eriksen's future. He could be leaving. You never know. If it's Real Madrid, Bayern or Barcelona, then I have to accept the offer, which is a scary thought. He might be leaving. I hope it doesn't happen though. I've already shown you this, but one more time. Chelsea, Manchester United, City and ourselves, Tottenham, are going to the Champions League. Arsenal has been doomed to the Europa League. In the Europa League, Liverpool lost the final to Barcelona 2-1. That's very unfortunate for Liverpool, of course. And Bayern smashed Atletico Madrid to become the Champions League winners. And here are the top scorers in the BPL. The bad thing is, we haven't got a player in there until it's Kane and Berahino, down to 9 goals each. That's not good. Maybe it's because we spread out the goals a little bit, but those stats are definitely not impressive. And when it comes to assists, Christian Eriksen has been the man for us. Milner winning it with 8 for Liverpool. Very impressive from James Milner. And the most clean sheets went to Courtois. Check in second. Do we have one of our own goalkeepers in there? Timo Horn. So he did better than Lloris. They both got half a season, and Timo Horn did better. So I'm happy with the signing we made in him. Before the season started, the club set you the target to qualify for the Champions League. Congratulations on fulfilling what was expected of you. Very happy to see that. The Europa League performance was not great. I respect that. I understand that. And apparently they were happy with our domestic cup showing. I think we lost in the final to Chelsea, I do believe. So I guess it was a good cup run. And here we are, season 2, and I need your help when it comes to transfers. I can't buy anyone from a club that's got a bigger reputation than us, but since the league season has not started yet, the top 8 rule is not in effect. So I can buy from, let's say, let's take a look at the table. I can buy from Everton. They're currently in the top 8, but no games have been played, so that would be a stupid rule. The only teams I cannot buy from are the teams that have a bigger reputation, the likes of Manchester City, United, Arsenal, Chelsea, and maybe Liverpool as well. Other than that, I can buy from anyone, so get your suggestions in, tell me who to sign, and we'll do that. We're going to play an international tournament, of course, a pre-season tournament. I might not necessarily play the games, I could sim them, but it doesn't hurt to get a little bit extra cash in, and I think the easiest would be to do this one, and it still gives us a lot of money, so we're going to go for the European Continental Shield. The board want us to reach the semi-final of the Champions League. Pretty harsh, to be fair, seeing that we struggled last season to finish our season. The semi-final of the Cup, and in the league, they want us to qualify for the Champions League again. That's doable. I'm not going to advance too much because I want to know who I should sign for this team. You can take a quick look at the team here. I'm actually going to scroll through the squad report so you can have a better idea of who to sign. And just let me know, just leave a comment and I'll look into that and hopefully sign the right players to take us to the next level. We've got a strong squad. Unfortunately, they haven't been doing great. Eriksen is homesick. I mean, just in case he does leave, who should I get in to replace him? Because it looks likely that he might be going. I'm not too sure on his situation. But other than that, the squad looks alright. We've got quite a decent budget. We've got about 50 million and 275,000 in weekly wage budget. I hope you enjoyed. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later.